Michael, a 0-0 draw with Partick Thistle this afternoon. In the end, is the feeling from the dressing room a satisfaction that we came away with a point in the end?
Well, to me, it was a scrappy game. I think I said the pitch probably played a part in that, and as you say, it's a home game. You want to win your home games, but I think looking at it in a whole at this time of the season and with the way the table is, it's probably a point gain. So yeah, we look to next week, and it's the last home game. So yeah, we'll go on and try and win that, hopefully.
How did you view the first half in general? There didn't seem to be too much between the teams, but Toby seemed to have the two main saves of the first half to preserve that clean sheet heading into the break.
Yeah, Toby, he's been excellent the last few weeks. I think he's pulled off some really big saves, and that's, you rely on your goalie to do that, innit? So that's what he's there for, and credit to him. Yeah, but looking at the first half in a whole, I didn't think it was the game in a whole. It was very scrappy at times, and not ideal. It was a lot of stop start, a lot of fouls. It didn't really get flowing, did it? But yeah, it's, as I say, he's come up with two big saves, and yeah.
And in the second half as well, as you said, the game was very similar in terms of how it panned out. But when the ball did get past Toby, we had the guys at the back putting their bodies on the line to make sure we preserved that clean sheet. The group seems to be really tight and close together since the new managers came in, fighting for every ball, scrapping for every challenge, and that's really helped us pick up points in the last few weeks.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you're going to score, then don't concede as well, and you never know what will happen. But yeah, to be fair, the defence have stepped up as well in the last few weeks. Obviously, watching it, they've been excellent as well, and as a team as a whole, defensively, like I say, I've been keeping an eye on that, and yeah, it's credit to the manager as well, the way he's set up and the way we're doing things in training to eradicate silly goals that we maybe lost at the start of the year. We've brushed up on that, definitely.
The manager's mentioned a few times now regarding the pitch and how maybe here at home we've had to adapt our style of play slightly to suit the conditions. For yourself as a forward-thinking player out there today in a more central role, how did you find that different kind of style of play? Because at times you did manage to get the ball down and try and run at the Partick Thistle defence.
Yeah, well, obviously when it's like that, it's difficult to maybe dribble or manipulate the ball and move it, but yeah, sometimes when obviously the pitch is like, you need to be a wee bit more direct, which is not ideal because obviously we've got good players in there and they want to play, but maybe the pitch doesn't help that. So as I say, you change your game, and you need to do that in football at times, and at times it maybe come off, and at times today we thought we could have done a lot better.
For yourself in that more central role, is that something that you've played throughout your career? I know you're predominantly a winger, but is that something that came kind of natural to you, or was it a new kind of position to learn this week as you headed into the game?
Nah, I've played there before. I've played there with St Johnstone quite a lot. Obviously my natural position's out wide, but yeah, as I say, I come back training this week, and the inclination towards the end of the week was I would play there, and I was just happy. It's been a while since I've played on a personal note, so I was just happy to get back out there on the pitch, and it felt good in that regard, yeah.
And as you said, back to fitness, back in the squad, and delighted to get the minutes in the legs that you did, and you'll be hoping over the last 2 league games of the campaign that you could continue to contribute and play from the start and try and impress the manager. Yeah,
definitely, that's the aim. I think that's the aim for everyone. Obviously, unfortunate it's maybe coming to the end, but there's 2 massive games still to play, and for myself and on a personal note, it was good to get maybe tired a little bit, but you know what I mean, you can build on that, and hopefully the fitness will come as I go along and train more as well.
Over 5,500 inside KDM Group East End Park today. The fans were brilliant as always, getting right behind yourself and your teammates, and I'm sure the message from the changing room as always is thanks for getting behind us, and hopefully see you all again next weekend.
Of course, I think even looking at last week, the travelling support as well and throughout the season has been excellent, and today I think it helps when you've got that. It's almost like an extra man willing you on, and unfortunately we didn't get that goal. Probably didn't do enough to get that, but it means a lot when you've got them backing you, and yeah, thank you.
Final home game next weekend against Airdrieonians. We know the kind of situation that we're in now in terms of we aren't officially safe in the championship yet, but we're ever so close to doing so. Does that help the players in the changing room that we have clarity in terms of we know what we need to do over the last 2 games of the campaign to secure our safety in the championship? Yeah,
well, first and foremost, we taking that aside, we want to go and put on a performance and win the game, and we know the rewards if you do that. And then if we go and put on a performance next week, I don't want to say we go down to Morton relax, but we can go and enjoy the game knowing that it's done. Do you know what I mean? But it's let's say it's in our own hands, and yeah, hopefully the fans can come out and back us for what will be the last home game. Yeah, so looking forward to it. Yeah.